Alright, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Long anticipated, highly foreshadowed. Everything's led up to this. All our cuties memes, all of our shit posts. Are in the end game now. How's everyone doing today? Grew back on some farm maps. That's nice, that's nice. I mostly just got work done and then, well, I got that Toho replay that I posted. It was basically my practice for the day. It might not seem like much, but considering that the one run I finished on Saturday didn't no, it's a specific card, Mitesh, but I got 1.1k grays on that card, and that's an entire 1k grays I didn't get in my PB, right? So it's actually a pretty big deal. And that 1k grays is worth a lot. Yeah, this is there's an Ape Escape minigame if you know Ape Escape for the PlayStation. Maybe more famous for maybe more famous for being in some GDQ games. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard and I didn't practice it very much, so I'm practicing it now because again, like it's worth a lot. One of the 2 or 3 biggest graze farms in the run. And graze is your score in a lot of ways, right? Like graze makes almost every part of your score better. So it's important. I got it once, yes. I got most of it a few times, but I got like all of it once. It looks really good though in the looks really good in the replay though, doesn't it? Alright, so we're escorting Eva here. As you can see. Her stamina's pretty low. I don't know if we can do is, can we, yeah, we can give stuff to Eva. Oh boy. Let's make Eva eat a snake.
Can I have seconds?
Well, she likes it. So this is a Cutie escort mission. Mitesh fleshed. Protecting Cutie is his duty. I still got fucking splitter on. That's not good. Let's take the splitter off here so in case we actually run into somebody. Oh. Goryuka wouldn't say something silly. Am I installing the thing for it? My expectation, Mitesh, is that it will download itself automatically while I'm asleep. And then the next time I boot the game up, it'll just be the next-gen version, whether I want it to be or not. Like, you think they're offering me a choice? And if so, why do you think they're offering me a choice exactly? Alright, well... she prones when you prone. That's pretty cool. What? Oh, they were behind me. They were behind us. Okay, well... Come on, then we're going. We're just running for it then, honestly. Like, fuck it. Like, it's just not something developers usually do unless they have to, right? Like, and I can speak as a developer, like, the times in my life where I've been told, when I've been forced to keep backwards compatibility, have generally been really shitty, actually. Like, I do not enjoy it.
There's nobody here.
No, like, I've had to program around this stuff before myself. And we just went the wrong way. Really? The Warcraft 3 thing is more a marketing thing, right? Like, they wanted the positive press of remaking one of their best games. One of their most popular games. That was almost entirely a PR thing, I feel. Wait.
This is horrible.
I have to be close to her to do it? I do.
This tastes like crap.
Well, okay, that's not exactly how I wanted this to go, but okay. Can you give her camo? I doubt it. I might regret coming over this way. Where is she?
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
Alright. Gonna help our cutie. Blazen's really doing it, huh? Blazen clicks the fucking notification all the time just to make sure he's here before Goryuka. Yeah, she got wounded falling off of the motorcycle. And there's still more of this. I'm gonna give her the rations, I guess. I don't need them.
Yuck.
It's either that or we find another snake so
Give me.
Eva can be a snake eater. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, see, this is the hard part here. Fuck. I don't know if there's guys over there or not. She doesn't really blend in, so be a little careful. Wait, she's not... Okay. Did I practice my aiming? Not really. I guess. Not deliberately. Right, don't need to. I have NA aim on my side. The strongest aim. I'm scared they're gonna see her because she doesn't prone unless she's near me. Let's not talk about aim here. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry. Oh, I have to get this snake. I have to feed this to her pretty much, or she's like gonna just not do anything. Whoa, actually we can cure you. Oh, I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
Well, not bad at all.
Oops. I need to check you for wounds, Eva. Best flushed. The bomb chews? Oh, did you do bomb chew bowling? I actually forget if you can do bomb chew bowling in the spot you were in. First try, I see. My streamer always does things first try. So I believe it. Smile. There's something over here. I see a guy. Maybe it's an animal. Okay. Like. Fuck! Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Where did these guys even come from? Yeah, for real though, actually. That's not even a meme, that's literally just what happened. Okay, where the fuck are the snakes? Any snakes for Eva to eat? Okay, hold on, Eva, hold on.
Need to rest.
They not have any fucking food on them?
Instant noodles.
I'm sorry, Eva. They don't have any. There's no food. It's a fucking jungle.
I need food. Damn it. I can't walk any farther.
Someone just did something at the end of my wall. I'm sorry. Startled me.
Damn it.
Come on, Eva. Woman up. Are there no fucking snakes in this area? Like anywhere? There we go. Where the fuck is she? All the way back here. I don't know. I don't really want to find out, you see, Mitesh. I don't really want to find out.
Well, not bad at all. I can go now.
Come on, then.
So tired.
Alright, you know, if you're gonna complain, Eva, you're eating the fucking tree frog.
I'm gonna puke.
I'm sorry. These are the rules of nature.
I'm so hungry.
You bought
I've
K-On!
lost
Complete
my
manga. Oh no, no, no. Kushi's gonna have a K-On! Profile picture now. He's gonna start spreading the world's worst takes about women on Twitter. Please let this be the end of the escort mission. I don't want to go hunting for food. Okay, I think we're good. an annoying gameplay segment. Even if, of course, as with the rest of chat, I would literally die for Eva.
Come on, Snake.
But she's fine now. She can run and move. She's fine.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
She's fine now. We healed her wounds, we gave her like 2 snakes, 2 rations, and 2 tree frogs.
But come back in one piece, okay?
Now it's time to finish what we started. And by started, I mean lost 15 times in cutscenes. This time will be different.
Promise me.
So I'm gonna be mostly pretty quiet during this part because I don't think there's a lot I can say that adds to this part. I would encourage everyone in chat to just simply enjoy
It's tragic.
this part.
When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition, and this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century.
I'm sorry, top 10
Somehow
times
or
Kojima didn't predict the future.
Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages. And we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada.
So a lot of
desert
cutscenes left of this
participating in
game.
atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert.
Reminder
It
that this
froze
is the
my
reason
blood.
I'm playing on an emulator instead of giving Konami money for the game. They can't license literally this.
You were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data.
Oh, GMC raid.
So
Hello.
they secretly decided to
Just
send
in
a
time.
human being into space. I was the one they chose.
One of the most hype endings in gaming.
At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays.
Hope
and whoever
your
they sent
sound
up would
Voltex
inevitably
stream
be
was
exposed
good.
to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground.
Don't worry, don't
Then,
worry.
2 years ago, I
As a
faced the
proud,
Sorrow,
ignorant
my old
American, I
comrade in
recognize the
battle.
difference between people of multiple
He was my friend.
Central American, Caribbean, and South
Yet one of us
American
had to
nations.
die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy.
D-Day, base.
We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me.
Snatcher
by the
reference?
philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me.
Look, haven't you seen a C-section scar before, sir?
I feel content.
Sometimes I just gotta cut all the way up to the neck, you know, if it's a really big baby.
Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you.
I was listening.
All
I was
that's
letting
left
chat
for
listen
me
by
to
not
take
talking over it.
is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss...
Well, 3 of my siblings were born via C-section, so I've seen it too. I'm just memeing.
I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
On Your Edge has been not watching the stream the whole time, waiting for this.
Your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. Brace.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you did miss the cutscene. It's pretty pug. Alright, I've got a lot of shit. So hopefully this just goes well, but we're gonna see. Alright. Dude, it's just like the cutscenes.
Heads up, Snake. You're not the man I thought. Pathetic.
Pathetic? I'll show you pathetic. Alright, cool. Alright, well this is cool. Where the fuck did she go?
There you are. Excellent job.
Alright, cool, cool. She's running away.
You're better than I remember. Found you.
What?
Your skills have improved.
Fuck. I might die to this. Dude, she got me.
Move or you're dead. Is that all?
Dude, come on. Let me win.
Is that all?
Why is it not working all of a sudden?
Get ready.
Come on, don't do this. What the fuck? Snake! He did it! He always aims at like the fucking... He always just aims right in front of him. Like, why does it take so many real-time minutes to fucking aim down? It's so frustrating trying to knock a boss down and then shoot them. Like, it just feels so ass. I mean, it's not that the com's not the problem, Mitesh. Like, do you not think that was a successful attempt? Like, was I not doing the right thing and didn't just choke the aim on the last one? No, I want to see the final cutscene, and we're not anywhere close to that apparently. I'm so fucking tired of trying to aim down at a grounded enemy. Is really all I'm saying here. And I don't want to. I'm playing this game with like 15 cutscenes.
I found you. You're better than I remember. I told you that would work. Damn.
So you gotta fucking you have to fucking
I found you. Brace yourself.
you have to fucking like aim and then pull out the gun.
What can I say?
Or else your sense just gets fucked, right? Like, it's really annoying.
Your skills have improved.
I did eat a fucking snake, that's right. She's broken my leg like 5 times, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Get ready. Move or you're dead. Is that all? All these things to show for it.
Wait, what? I'm really confused by what I did wrong there.
Let's see what you're made of.
These are this game takes place in Russia, Mr. Anuraj. I hate this game. I think my new criteria for games being good is, do they let you punish enemies during their downtime? If the answer is yes, then it's a good game. The gameplay is good. If the answer is no, it's a bad game. I'm ready. What? Where's my turnaround?
Let's see what you're made of. Nice try. Pathetic. You'd better run. Time to play rough.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Anirudge. You have done more damage to the narrative of Anirudge, the person who knows things about Metal Gear, than anyone in the world.
I found you.
Blazin was here before you, Goryuka. Watched them like 8 years. I'm just saying, like, you know, you ain't, What? All right. What button do you press to intercept this? I'm just gonna keep resetting until I get the button. Ah, fuck! I fucked it up.
Time to play rough.
I don't get how this works. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
I told you that wouldn't work. Here I come.
Like, if you
Time to play rough. All these years and still nothing to show for it. Move or die.
I just, like, it feels like you're just, like, designed to get fucked, right?
Nice try.
What?
You run quick. Time to play rough. All these years and still nothing to show for it.
Like, you can't
You're not gonna
you can't do it to her in front, except for when you can.
Time to play rough. Excellent, Jack.
Alright. So I think what you have to do is you have to, like, bait her into, attacking you first, and then, like... I can't distinguish these trees from each other. Like, where am I actually facing here? She's right here, right? Oh, she's coming.
Where are you hiding? Here I come! Nice try.
What? What? Like, it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, I'm doing the thing. This time I'm mashing and she actually gets me. So, like, what did I do differently that time? I don't know. Does it just have a random chance of failing? Right? Like, it's, like, it just doesn't make any sense, the way this works. I can do that. I can do what I'm doing now.
There you are. Get ready! Is that all? All these years and still nothing to show for it.
Yeah, for real.
What's up, Snake? I found you.
I don't know how that fucking missed. How did any of those miss?
There you are.
Gotta level up your gun first. You don't have to say things that are deliberately wrong, you know, Goryuka.
There he is. Get ready. Move or you're dead.
Like, shooting her just feels like a fucking bait because, like... Unless you're really close to her already.
I found you. You've gotten strong.
How? It doesn't make any sense.
Move or you're dead.
Where's my camera angle change? Why can't I see her?
Get ready.
I don't... What did I do wrong? Like... Just run to different trees and snipe her? The problem is that,
You'd better run. Brace yourself.
man...
Heads up, Snake.
Like, it's such a cool boss fight, but like, it feels fucking unplayable because she just like, she just doesn't take any damage. Like, she just counters everything. I don't know what the fuck to use on her because... No, I mean, she is cheating, okay? Like, let's call a spade here, okay? She's fucking cheating.
Brace yourself. You're not the man I thought. Pathetic.
My grab move just doesn't work anymore. And she just... I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, why is it so hard to shoot enemies that are downed?
Here I come. You better run.
Sneak around and just knife her? I mean, no?
He's gone.
Problem is, I can't fucking see anything if I'm prone, right? Even if I can see her. I can do this. But like, this kind of hurts my visibility too. And I know Kojima, right? He's gonna make her catch on to this eventually. Like, she's just gone now, right? She stopped doing the thing where she gives me a chance. She's over here.
Get ready.
Alright, she still cheats though. That's cool. That's great. See? She's cheating now.
Here I come. Brace yourself. 5 more minutes. Move or you're dead.
She's still cheating. So is my strat actually gonna be to like do both of the things that I've been doing?
Here I come.
But like
You better run.
just do them like one right after the other so that I don't know. This is so fucking painful. I'm sorry. Like it's a really cool boss fight to watch someone else play, but it's so fucking painful to play.
Not too bad.
Three more minutes.
Ah, she cheated again.
Heads up, Snake. Here I come. Move or you're dead.
Why can I not shoot her while she's fucking downed? Like, when she's down to 1/4 health, counter will no longer work. Well, that's good to know. What does it say to do when she's at low health, huh? What? How's that fair? I am making a save state here. I'm sorry. I'm not. We're gonna cheese this here. No, I'm fucking cheesing this end. Like, this is way too... This is way too, it's cheating. Like, it's just fucking cheating, okay? She's cheating me out of my victory. Every time I have to do this, it ruins the song, too. Do I have stun nades? I do. I guess we're gonna see what happens if you run out of time.
This is the end.
Like, okay, it's fine if part of the boss fight is... My emulator just fucking died, by the way. It's fine if part of the boss fight is like you, part is you dodging the boss. Like, I'm okay with dodging the boss. The problem is that it's made it fucking impossible to hit the boss.
One more minute. Let's see what you're made of. Only 30 seconds.
No, she's cheating me again.
Run
Did I get her?
Hurry, Snake. You're running out of time. I won't allow you to die with her. Finish her off now, Snake.
Wait, what? Oh, my bad. I forgot it did this. Well, I beat her. I was like, what the fuck do you mean by capture? I forgot this emulator fucking sucks. Beat her again? No. All I did was run at her and punch her.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
Y'all got to see enough of this boss fight anyway.
Patriot. Why are you giving me this?
A patriot?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now.
I don't think the stun grenade didn't hit her. That's the thing you need to understand. The stun grenade didn't actually hit her. Oh, I'm making a save state, by the way, in this cutscene in case the emulator dumps again.
One boss and one snake.
GG. Had to be done. It really is an epic boss fight. It's just... game developers have come such a long way in terms of making it clear when you're supposed to hit bosses. Like, this fight was made before we were allowed to just to show the boss clearly being hittable or not hittable. So we just make the boss invulnerable randomly with no visual cue. I'm not gonna apologize for thinking that's bad, you know? It's pretty bad. Like, why introduce a stun throw mechanic if you're so afraid of the player cheesing with it that you have to give the bosses iframes?
Ready to go, Snake?
But yeah, anyway, that's Metal Gear Solid 3. You still got like an hour of cutscenes left, but it's Metal Gear Solid 3.
Are you okay? Snake?
My emulator's doing something. Hopefully not related to the OBS capture. I think it's just related to this scene. I don't want to go fuck with the capture again.
I told you you could trust me.
I never doubted Eva for a second, and neither did Mitesh. She's too cute to do anything wrong. No, I think it's just this plane scene that lags the emulator.
Ocelot. We're not done yet.
We're not done yet, but I put the controller down already. We fought some guys on these things earlier, right? They're like primitive jetpacks. Especially in MGS5. I think Ocelot's coolest in MGS4, Kushi. Oh no! Twitch recap is here. Fuck you, Twitch. I already looked at my Twitch recap.
Too heavy!
In MGS5? I mean... He's an old man in every MGS game besides this one, sir. Unless you're thinking MGS4. Where both Snake and Ocelot are very old. I know you played 5, I'm just saying, like... 5 isn't that much later in the timeline after this game. Oh, we're remembering the basics of CQC, alright. Remembering all the times they got cheated out of using the basics of CQC. Why didn't she just land the plane? We're trying to leave, sir. We're trying to... We have to, you know, conserve our fuel, and... We have to get out of here before the place is blown up. Russians are gonna blow this place up. The lab is about to get blown up so the Russians can deny anything happened here.
Picked up a few new moves.
It was like the premise of the game. Like the Russian Prime Minister, the Russian president knows we're here.
It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man.
He basically strong-armed us back into coming back here. He has new moves, sir. We can't just throw him out the window. We've only got one bullet.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
He has new moves. We can't push him. He'll know we're trying to push him out, and he'll kick us in the balls. We failed to gain a physical advantage over him in the fight multiple times. You have to be able to strongly push him out. Why are you question marking?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name, but I won't forget it.
Carrier Han?
Come on!
Alright.
Snake, pick up one of the item boxes on the floor. One of them contains a loaded revolver. My bet's on you, Snake. Pick up
Is
the
this
gun.
Costa Rica? Maybe it is to Anuraj.
You going to save? Good luck.
There's a few ways this can play out. I don't remember if any of them are a game over or not, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to just continue with whatever we get. I don't remember if I have to press a button for this part, though. You lost? Oh, GG. We lost.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
So you were saying about the window?
Till we meet again, John.
Alright, bye, Ocelot. There's definitely a few ways that goes. I don't think you can lose if you do what he wants. Like if you play along, I don't think you can lose. Regardless of whether you get the gun with the bullet or not. I think there's one or two other things you can do, though, like if you refuse to participate and he gets the gun, then it turns out to be loaded and you die or something like that. I forget. There's a few ways it plays out, but basically, if you don't bully Ocelot, I think you both part ways as equals and unlikely friends.
We made it.
He's mega based in this game, honestly. Alright. I think I can actually put the controller down now. Unless my emulator fucking dies again. Why is my emulator dying now? I don't understand. It hasn't been doing this. Does it just die in this part?
Good luck.
I want to know how much this skips here. Okay. I'm just gonna like save state after every cutscene transition. We'll make it. I would say just watch it on YouTube if the emulator bullies me too much, but I want to see my stats. I want to see my endgame stats. So I guess we're just gonna pray. I don't know what's up with it. Like, it was... how many crashes did I have? Well, I think I know how many people I brutally murdered, right? There were like 4 people in the river when I did the Sorrow segment.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
And the bosses, you technically kill all the bosses, regardless of whether you kill them or not. Oh fuck, it might actually be this part. I might have to Google this. Shit. What? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe try the other gun? Why? This cutscene's gonna be the same, right?
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
People are saying it's the disc. Well, I think I have to skip this part. Unless I can figure out what's crashing this part. Why is it at the fucking end when I'm like... What the fuck is after this? Okay, let's just try it from here.
Oh no. Migs!
I know. I'm not gonna forget it. I've had to change it like 15 times already today.
There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
No! My cutie's ending.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately.
See, there you go.
Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Remember, he does know we were here.
Look! The Migs, they're turning back!
So he didn't backstab us. Turns out the Prime Minister is a nice guy. Now he's running my cutie's ending.
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, You made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena.
Alaska?
To meet me.
The DCI and the president himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Every time there's a scene transition, I'm worried it's gonna crash now. It's really ruining my enjoyment of the ending. Oh, okay. I'll take this, actually. And also, that was normal. Like, imagine actually beating the boss, like, without cheese on the hardest difficulty. Like, imagine doing, like, a perfect run, right? And fighting the boss on the hardest difficulty. I don't know if you have to be skilled or extremely lucky to do that, but...
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about
Oh
coming
no,
back to
no,
America?
no. Mitesh flushed.
Back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order?
John and Eva, you know,
Is it an invitation?
Kojima really did predict Umineko, didn't he?
Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Oh, that's not gonna come out of the rug. But Kojima made Eva cuties content. Would an evil man make this scene? What if we made out on the tiger skin rug? Kojima did not invent BS boss fights. I mean, he's used them, but like... See, sometimes I wish Kushi would do that when he gets a phone call when he's streaming, but you know, it's okay. All of us can be as based as Snake and Eva here. Not let the phone call interrupt what's really important. Oh, he was. He was. I like how the combat boots stay on during sex, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story,
Just
it
like
was
the wolf
Eve who was
mask,
tempted by the snake
you
in the
know?
Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Well, let this be a lesson to you. Never simp. No matter how cute she is or if she can ride a motorcycle, never simp. Not worth it, boys. Crash flushed.
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General Agency
TikTok.
Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
Remember, Mitesh, the 3 countries that formed the coalition that brought about the Philosopher's Legacy were America, Russia, and China in World War II. We had major involvement from America and Russia this whole time, and never no visible
You see,
representation from
my
China.
mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the Philosopher's Legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men.
Dun dun dun.
The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva.
He was never Eva the whole
You
time.
and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The Philosopher's Legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod.
Wow, she got everything.
5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us
Took
with nuclear
everything
weapons
from me,
technology.
boy. She
Since
took
then, China's
everything.
Lianda-uneasing hydrogen bomb
The
and space rocket
microfilm,
projects have fallen
the tape of the
apart.
Shagohod,
But
Snake's
with this data, our
virginity,
country
it's
will
all
be able to
gone
develop
now.
its own nukes. We'll create
Never
a
to
deterrent
return.
force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
Don't worry, she's sorry. Yeah, she's real sorry, alright.
I too am one of the philosophers.
That's better than a crash, I'll
I'm
take
an
it.
agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world.
The
As a result,
world?
I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But
Damn.
she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything.
And then she beat the shit out of you. I was watching from the plane. It was really embarrassing.
At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time.
Yeah, this time it's the truth, guys.
My
Trust
orders
me.
from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
Betrayed by the cuties.
Snake,
You hate to
listen
see
to
it.
me. She didn't betray the United States. No, Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice.
Hey, it's the
That was
boys.
her duty.
You are above even the boss. I
Damn.
hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
Yes, I definitely earned it by beating the boss legitimately and not cheesing her.
You are a true patriot.
Yeah, you know, I'm saving, you know, when my good friend at twitch.tv/Mitesh streams his playthroughs of the game and shows us all the skilled ways of playing this streamer didn't do, we'll see a real Augur's kill on stream, technically. I believe. Good thing I don't have to stream this since the streamer used. Yeah. But you see, the thing is, you say cheese, but like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I think that is the dev intended strat.
Handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The
If they would have given you normal heals or
US government.
They
It was
would
all
have-
a big drama
they would have
staged
made
by
it
Washington
harder.
so
They
they
would have
could
made
get
it
their
easier to
hands on the
actually hit her
philosopher's legacy.
without being
And
stealthed.
the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy.
I think this is what you're supposed to do.
And destroy the Shaggle.
And obviously they thought of it too, right? Because like she started camouflaging her heat signature after a while.
Legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission.
So the devs knew about this. Like they thought about it.
Then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised.
Yeah, I mean, you can get her to come out. The problem is that once she's out, it's actually bad for you.
Its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the
Like, if
boss,
she knows where you are, you basically
and that
can't
one
hit
of their
her.
own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive.
Unless she's shooting you and you tank the bullets and punch her, which is what I did at the end without the capture working. That's basically what I did at the end because I just calculated I had enough
That was
HP.
the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill.
The
Out of
boss
duty, she
feels
turned her
strong,
back on
man.
her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission.
So there are some things you could say about like the themes of the series overall. At this
I think
point,
she wanted you.
I think they make a little more sense once you've seen MGS4.
She wanted to live on.
Mainly,
In
like,
your memory.
knowing what the characters in this game specifically are going to do
Not
in the
as a
future.
soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Yeah, so read this stuff, okay? U.S. branch of philosophers changes its name to the Patriots. Big Boss establishes Foxhound. The Les Enfants Terribles project. And that, my friends, is Metal Gear Solid 3.
Son, you've got a way to fall. They'll tell you
Oh, man.
but they won't.
Yeah, so,
Son, you'd better take it all. They'll tell you what they know, but they won't.
it's hard for me to really break down the gameplay part of this.
I've got something in my throat.
I feel like right now it's basically impossible to play the game the way Kojima wanted you to experience it because of the pressure-sensitive buttons. Playing it emulated is not a great experience. Like it takes away a lot of options in your gameplay, not having the pressure-sensitive buttons. In terms of gameplay changes, I would say it's mostly positive in the end. Like, it took me a bit of getting used to, because the way the AI reacts to things in like different areas and stuff changes a lot between these games. I found it a bit easier to sort of just like ignore the stealth aspects of the game in MGS2. Like, because of the way the stamina and healing works, you can't do the thing that I did in MGS 1 and 2, which is just hoard rations and then chug them all when it's an annoying part that's a little hard. But I think overall the gameplay is pretty enjoyable still. Like, I didn't... My main complaint is really just, like, the fact that bosses basically will be standing still doing nothing and stunned, and you just have no fucking clue if you can hit them or not. It's like, if you do try to hit them and you mess it up, then, like, you get frame trapped, like it's a fighting game or something. It's like, I'll accept that button mashing my shoot button can be bad for me. Like, you know, chug my ammo, have them wake up and counter me or something, fine. But, like, make them be vulnerable until they start the get up animation or something, right? Like, just something. Give me something I can react to without dying to it 15 times. Please. Now, in terms of story and presentation and, like, voice acting and immersion, all this stuff, the game is phenomenal, especially when you consider it was made in, like, the early 2000s. Like, getting a game with this much sauce on the PS2 is, like, an achievement. It's a career-defining achievement and stuff. Such, right? Like, in terms of how this ranks in, like, Kojima's legacy and all this, like, this is the game that people, like... This is the game that went from, like... Is this franchise act... People didn't get MGS2 at the time. People didn't really understand what was going on in the game very well. A lot of people didn't like it. That's why they're riding Mask at the beginning. Everybody fucking loved this game. Like, this was 2002's Bat Chest Chills, Witcher 3, my favorite game. I love Eva. I can't wait for next gen updates so Eva has more polygons. This was that game. Like, it's a career defining achievement. And the soundtrack is great. But I think the game is great in spite of all the things I complained about. Like, the things I'm complaining about aren't because they were being lazy, it's because they were, like, pushing so hard to do new stuff, right? So I'm inclined to overlook some of the very objective flaws in the
Yes, Groznygrad and the
gameplay
have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls.
The balls?
It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived.
Hopefully Batesh didn't turn the stream off before the post-credits scene.
The one we handed the Chinese was a fake.
He's gonna miss the
Peking must be in an
sequel hook for MGS4.
I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Groznygrad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's
Oh
a
no,
revolutionary new nuclear attack system.
Oh
Perhaps
no,
it might
no,
just come in
no.
handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss.
Yeah, that's obviously what he's talking about.
The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Yeah, he did. He also is, in fact, the person that shows up when you're supposed to meet Adam. That is the person that shows up. I mean, you fight him instead of him helping you, but he is the person that shows up at the rendezvous with Adam point. Seriously injured 67 times. 10 kills. Of course, this doesn't count save states, so it would have been a fair. These stats are kind of rigged, but still. Make some save data for the second playthrough I'll never do. And again, the only way to play this game, like, in a way that's not scuffed, is to buy a physical PlayStation 2 or 3. Which is unfortunate. I do genuinely believe that it would be, like, more enjoyable if I were playing on original hardware, but I'm really just not willing to pay for a console just to play one game. I'm not quite that level of a fanboy. So, yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 3. Hope everyone enjoyed. Sorry it was scuffed a little bit near the end. Sorry for the parts that were scuffed. If I thought there was a less scuffed way to play the game that didn't involve buying $400 to $500 of secondhand merchandise, I would be willing to pursue it, but this is sadly the best I believe you can do in the current state of affairs. So I'd say overall game's like an 8.5, 9 out of 10. Like, even if the gameplay's not my favorite at times, there's really not very many things that are just, like, obviously wrong, or just things that are annoying and force you to do multiple playthroughs, or, like, multiple attempts at things. And, well, it did come out on PS2, which did limit them pretty significantly. So I'm willing to give it a little bit of a pass for the era it was in. It does have cuties. You can't say it denies you your cuties content. That is true. More cuties content than MGS 1 and 2 put together. So in that respect, you know, it's the best game. But in that respect, MGS 4 is even better because you can make the bosses enter a dream mindscape and do K-pop dances. And all the bosses are cuties. So, you know, maybe MGS 4 is just the best game, actually. Also, in response to Kushi saying there's no way someone requested Doom before I requested MGS 5, the rule at the time was that if you request a game and I have to play the games that come before it, then like I think I just refunded the points. But I put MGS 5 like in the queue. It's not that far after. It's not like that far off the queue. Like after Doom, there's Genesis Noir, Sly Cooper 1, Matesh W, and Yakuza 6, and then it'll be MGS 5. So we're actually making progress towards seeing the rest of these games. It's just I keep derailing. But yeah, that's the famous MGS3 ending. Always a good time. Hope it was a good experience for people seeing it for the first time. Now you know. Now you know why everybody posts the snake saluting and all this shit, why all this stuff is iconic. I mean, this was one of the most popular games of the PS2, PS3 era. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to outro now. I'm just gonna go lie down and play God of War off stream. My viewers don't deserve me. Don't deserve the God of War content. Comfy lazy stream. Yeah. So the plan is what's the plan? I might stream on both Thursday and Tuesday. Because the thing I thought of doing for Christmas could take up 2 streams and I wouldn't be bored with it. So the plan is, I guess, show up on Thursday. We're gonna, like, I don't know what we'll do. I have to go out, so maybe I'll buy some eggnog and like we'll meme or some shit. I don't know. Christmas memes on the 15th and the 20th. Well, that's fair. And we are still planning on doing Toho score runs this Saturday, but the stream is ending after the Toho score runs are done. I'm going to go to a party instead of watching lame-ass Witcher 3 cutscenes and seeing people bat chest and chills over Yennefer and Ciri. I want to go be cool and go drink with my friends instead of playing Witcher 3. Have an infinitely better time. Fuck the Witcher 3. Game sucks. MGS3 is better. I'm out.